Hey, the graphic designers, this is going to be the second part of the stamp video, which is going to be creating the handle, and we're going to be 3D printing that. So I have TinkerCad open right here. It's just a web-based program, so you can type in TinkerCad, which will bring you to this right here. You might have to log in, but what we're going to do with TinkerCad is we're going to 3D create the handle that we want for our actual stamp. So I'm going to come back to Illustrator over here. We can see my finished design where it's reversed, and we have our really tiny red little cut line right there. We have our engraving layer and our cut layer. What I'm going to do is with my cut area, I'm going to look up at my width and height, and it's 1.9 by 1.9. You can always change the number of numbers if it's like a really like 1.9834, just make it to the first decimal. But I'm looking at this 1.9 by 1.9. I'm going to come back over to TinkerCad, and we are going to take and I'm going to use a box because my design, I use the box. If you use the circle, you have the cylinder right here. So whichever shape you kind of want to use, they are both right here. But we're going to take this box, drag it out here, drop it down. We're going to make sure that it is set for a solid. And then right now we are set for millimeters. So if I click on this bottom right hand side, we're looking at millimeters right here. So I'm going to click on settings, and for my units, switch it over inches, make it the default. And now when I come in here, we're looking at inches. So I'm going to take that 1.9 by 1.9 and put those numbers. So we have the correct size box. We can move it around if we want to. So I'm just going to center it a little bit more here. We can look at a different angle by changing our perspective. And then we have our height right here. So right now it's 0.78. I'm going to make it 1 inch tall. And then I can use this to take and 3D print out a handle for my actual stamp. If you want to get a little bit more creative with it, we can take and go back. I'm going to set this number down to like 0.25. And then I can take and come in here and put a cylinder on top. Again, making sure it's solid. I'm going to go to my top view. We can grab both of these, and we have an align tool right here. And with these little buttons, we can make sure that the circle and the square are perfectly aligned. So it's these two center buttons right here. And then right here is the group. So it'll combine it together as one actual shape. Come back to my top view to take a look at it. And now I have the square that is the size of the stamp, which is important because we want even pressure. And then we have the circle for the little handle. So you can either do it as a square. If you want to add the little handle on the top, you can do it. It's a couple extra steps, but it still looks nice. Once this is done, we're going to hit export. And you guys are going to take an export for 3D print, a .stl file. So we can see that it downloaded right here. You guys will take this, add this to your Google Drive, into your stamp tool folder, and then I'll be able to grab these from you guys later on and then set them up for the 3D printer.